Hello there, here we are in the beautiful region of Puglia. Today I'm showing you a beautiful masseria which has been partly restored and partly needs to be restored. So kind of perfect if you're kind of happy to do a little bit of work but you don't want to do the whole plot. We do actually have part of this house which is livable, so it's kind of ideal. You could live in the first part, it's totally livable. We have a beautiful living space which I'm looking forward to showing you, and then you could add on whatever you needed if you need extra bedrooms. Currently it's a 2-bedroom property setup, but this is a property that's very large. We're talking about 800 to 950 square meters of property between what's already here and what can be added. So there's a lot of property. You could quite easily get up to 10 bedrooms in this place. So again, depending on your needs, if you wanted to add a swimming pool, you can add a swimming pool. There's a lot to show you today. So I'm going to start by showing you the part that's already finished, just to kind of give you an idea of the level of the property that has been started here. And I think it's a really good base to build on. So without further ado, let's start to go inside. Now obviously I love this gigantic door with this incredible big bar to actually open it, and this brings you in to this beautiful courtyard area with all these walls kind of surrounding this area, which on a windy day like today is actually really useful because my hair was blowing all over the place out there. But in here you can see you're already more protected. Obviously you've got tons of privacy. Now this property has 2 hectares of land, and we are actually located just a 5-minute drive to Francavilla. We also can see in the distance, and I'll just come round again just to show you, you can actually see Oria just off in the distance, which is a very popular town. We're getting a lot of interest for Oria at the moment. And the other interesting thing about this area is we are actually on the antique road called the Appia Antica, which basically was an old road which used to run from Rome to Brindisi. Very special to see, and I'll try and put in a few shots from the roof of that road because I think it's definitely something very nice to know about. So you can see, what, as I explained earlier, there's a big part of this that still needs to be restored, and depending on your needs, what you would like to do with these rooms that are basically one after the other, and I will get round to showing you towards the end of this video. You can do bedroom, bathroom. This is currently kind of, the idea was to do a bedroom bathroom setup as you go down with a small spa right close to the property itself. We do actually have an outside guest room as well, which I will also be showing you, which is going to be a good example of what could be done in those remaining rooms that you can restore. So we'll get round to that as well at the end, but I want to start with the main part of the house because it really does give you an idea of what could be done, and I really do love the style of everything that they've done so far. So I'm going to close the door here because it is actually a little bit windy and I don't want this being slammed. So we can see here, now they've created this inside reception stroke bar area for all your guests. You can start to get an idea of the decor, and I absolutely love the decor in this house. It's very much something which can be sold with the furniture included, and you can see that the level of the lights, these are very important lights. Knows their stuff will understand the quality of what's been put into this property. Now again, we have the bar here. You can see it hasn't been finished, so depending on your needs, this is something which you can also kind of tailor to your needs. I actually do really like the idea of having this type of a space right at the entrance of this type of a property. I think it's separate from your living space, and therefore if you want to invite friends over, it's nice to not have to go through necessarily the main house to actually get to this sort of a space. Tons of light coming in, you can see the sun's coming in, and again, I love these tiles, I love the furniture, I love the lighting. I really am a big fan of what's been done in terms of the decor. Now, this brings me on to this door. This door is absolutely fabulous. I think you'll all agree. It has come from abroad, so it's not something from Puglia, but I think it's been done incredibly. For this type of a property, a grand door of this kind is absolutely beautiful, and again, sets the scene for the rest of the house. So pushing through this heavy door, we come into the main living space of the house. So we've got, as you can see in the background, we've got the kitchen area, this beautiful long dining table here with plenty of space. Obviously, again, the lighting, but look at these ceilings as we walk into the sitting area. This is something truly stunning. And again, I know in these videos, often the heights of the ceilings doesn't come through. So you can see just from me holding up my hands, these are very tall, beautiful star vaulted ceilings. So this is the section that has been completely restored. And again, the nice thing about this is you can live in this section here whilst doing the rest of it. It's not like one of those properties where you're going to be like, well, whilst I do it up, where am I going to be living? This is a beautiful space to live in, and obviously gives you the options of deciding to do the outside as you wish. Now I'm walking around here, we've got this little reading room area, and again, the beautiful ceilings that come all the way around. So moving around here, we have this stunning fireplace. I mean, have you seen anything like it? It is absolutely huge. I'm going to stand by it so that you can get it in proportion. This is beautiful, such a beautiful fireplace. Obviously, again, everything in this property feels very grand. Everything feels very high level in general with what we're looking at. And even the furniture, some of it has been custom designed for this property and imported from various parts of the world. So it's very much been thought out to a high level finish, which should give you ideas for how to finish those other rooms. But I really love everything that they've done with this place. Behind here is actually an air conditioning unit, which are in all the rooms. So we've got very high-end equipment here, as well as one of the top-of-the-range underfloor heating units that you can have in a property of this kind. So no expenses have been spared with any of the services of any kind. And you can see even this beautiful sofa where the cat is actually enjoying it. All the cats are always in the best place in the house, which I've always noticed, but he looks very comfortable there. Again, a beautiful piece of furniture. I want to point out these beautiful large windows because this place has a lot of light coming in from these beautiful tall windows. You feel that this place is very well lit, and this kind of brings me on back through to the dining room area. Again, this table is absolutely huge, but coming through to the kitchen, again, top of the range kitchen here. We've got a beautiful large cooker here. And again, I love the decor in here. I'm actually doing up my own property at the moment. I'm going to be copying a lot of what I can see here, because to me, the mix between the blacks and the cream colors work incredibly well. Here we've got a top of the range Smeg fridge as well, and you can see just how beautifully it's been inserted into here on this side of the kitchen. Again, very nice tall ceilings. We've got barrel vaulted ceilings down here, but again, this is a huge space. I really hope the size comes across of this work surface that you have here in the kitchen. You've got the beautiful tap with the brass finish, and you've got lots of storage space, which are all been custom made for this kitchen. So again, nothing has been, no expense has been spared on this property. And you can see we've also got little windows onto the outside where you can kind of see some of the equipment of what's actually running this property, because it is a very large property, and obviously you've got that underfloor heating in every single room. So just to mention, this is actually all micro cement, and we also have some plugs here that actually pop up, and you can obviously put your appliances. So it's a nice addition to the kitchen. That's pretty much everything for the downstairs area of this particular part of the property. So let's go up to the sleeping area where we have currently a bedroom and a bathroom with an office, but obviously could be 2 bedrooms up here with 2 bathrooms. So you can see actually this could also be like an independent apartment sort of thing, because you actually have this little sitting area just as you come up the stairs. And the beautiful thing about this section is you can just see how much light is coming in here from all directions. So lots of light coming in, and this all goes out onto this stunning large roof terrace, which I think has so much potential to create an outside roof terrace garden area to kind of have next to your bathroom and bedroom area. So coming through here, you can see we've got this beautiful bathroom. We've got this stunning tub here, which is absolutely huge, definitely fit for 2 people at least. And then through here, we actually have dual showers in here as well. And again, I really love the taste of what they've gone for in terms of the actual fixtures. I think they're so fitting with the actual property itself. So beautiful twin showers, tons of storage space here on the left hand side, and that leads you in to the bedroom, but also this ensuite bathroom area. So again, we've got dual sinks here, beautifully done, and then you've got the toilet and the bidet, again really nicely spaced out. But I love the decor and the color of everything. It's all very high end and very nicely done. Now above us, we do actually have hidden away the air conditioning for the bedroom, and here is the bedroom itself. As you can see, it's a very large bedroom, very good size indeed, but look at how much light is coming in. You've got windows on all sides of this bedroom, as well as the doorway, which allows you to actually exit onto the roof. And you can see how this faces on to part of the land behind the property. Again, we haven't mentioned the fixtures, but they are very high-end, beautifully coloured, and I think this tone of colour actually works very well with the natural colour of the tuffo. This leads me on to this outside roof terrace, which obviously gets tons of sun and is absolutely huge. Now it's really good for you to see the roof, because it actually gives you an idea of just how large this property is. So the section that you're seeing here is just what we've seen to begin with. Obviously it extends all the way down, and this is a very usable space up here. You've got beautiful views of the surrounding area. We are going to be showing you the Appia Antica as well, as that is such an incredible road that existed and still exists today. It passes through Oria, which you can actually see is also in the evenings, it's lit up. You can see it just beyond the trees there, which is beautiful to see. And then again, tons of space up here. You can imagine it with table and chairs. This really becomes a very livable outside area, and obviously there's tons of potential to do a lot with this space. Now I'm going to show you the behind of the property just from above, because you can see the plans were to create a swimming pool here, and they do have permissions for that pool, so that would be the position they've chosen for it, and I think it's actually very suitable for that type of a pool. Obviously incredibly private. I love these very tall walls. They create so much privacy, and it's just like being in your own world up here. So it's really, really nice to see that they go all the way around. And obviously you can see it's kind of divided into sections potentially, and this was the idea of the current owner, was to have different outside space where you have the pool area, and then right next to it you have a garden area more with plants, as well as a parking area down in the distance. So if you wanted to do some type of touristic property here, you could quite easily do that with the amount of space that you have here. We are walking above onto the section which still needs to be finished, which we will get round to showing you, but I just want to show you from above the 2 hectares of land, which is quite easy for me to show you from up here. And obviously we have lots of options with even these outside spaces. You can do something maybe of an outside kitchen. There's so much that can be done using this external space. I think someone's going to pick this up and have a lot of fun with this property because it has so much potential. And again, you could be doing it whilst living here. It is not something that you'd have to wait years to be able to move into. If you're looking for a place that you just want to move into, and then you're happy to do up the work to the property in your own time, this is that option that allows you to do that. So I think it's always nice to kind of put your own stamp on a property as well. And obviously you can see just how much I'm walking for. So you can see that is where the 800 square meters of property is that we've already got here. Plus you can do quite easily an additional 100 to 150. We'll start to go back downstairs where I will show you the on the suite outside, the guest room, which is going to be a really good example of what the other part of the property, which is yet to be restored, could be. So let's follow me down. So we're coming back through the bathroom. I actually forgot to mention we're forgetting a piece of the property here. It's actually another section over here. We have yet another little area which could be ideal for a bathroom, similar to how they have it on the other side, where you walk through the bathroom and then into what could be a bedroom. Now it's currently been set up as a home office. This could be kept as a home office, or if you need that second bedroom in the main part of the house, which I think most people will, this is a really good size for having a bedroom and a bathroom set up. And then you've got 2 bedrooms in the main section of the house with 2 bathrooms, so each with their own dedicated bathroom. So now I can actually get round to showing you the downstairs. Another thing to mention is we do have access on this other side as well to the behind of the property with this little balcony area. You can see we've got some of the machinery here, and you can see it's all very high-end stuff, and it's been done all in very good taste and with obviously quality in mind. So the land is what you see running around, and we do actually have a couple of side entrances to this property as well, if you did want to create secondary options for people actually coming into the property. So we'll go back downstairs. I'm going to lead you to the guest room, which is nice to have because obviously you've got a separate section, completely separate from the main house. As an example of what could come out from the rest of the property, which I'm yet to show you, because this is the style that they've chosen. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So you've got a mix of the original Tulfi and stone, you've got micro cement walls as micro cement floors, again just like the rest of the house. Here they have a plan to actually close this and have a little wardrobe area, so very useful to have. And then if we come through to here, you can see again air conditioning units that are covered beautifully. So it's all been done without not leaving anything without being thought of. And then here we have a really good sized bathroom. You can see we've got very large shower, bidet, toilet, and again everything that you can see here, this is all micro cement as well as the sink being micro cement. Now they've got this little section here which I think would be ideal for creating a sort of outside private outside garden area for your guests. Obviously it's facing onto the other side, so it is completely separate from the main area of the property, and I think that would be really useful as that sort of a garden area for your guests. So coming back through here, we do actually have the rest of the property which I need to show you, which is the part that needs work. So this is kind of the idea behind this, with this section here, is sort of an outside bedroom and bathroom scenario. Very much in line with this, they are doing bedroom, bathroom, with the final room being a small spa. It's a beautiful fireplace, and you can see they've got a little bit further ahead with the work in this part as well. So they are continuing with that. So you can see all the pipe work. It's not completely falling apart, that's for sure. It's actually just whatever finishing touches you want to do. So it's actually a good time to come in and say, well, actually, I don't need 10 bedrooms, or I don't need so many bedrooms, but I would like, you know, a bigger outside living space or a bigger study or whatever it is that you need, whatever needs you have. So coming through here, you have the final section, which is actually the final section is just right next to this. This is yet another good size, could potentially be a good size bedroom, but also could again be an extended part of the sitting room or outside living space. And then here, this was actually envisioned as a kind of spa, so a small spa. The idea behind this area here was actually to have like a Roman bath, so a sunken Roman bath. I love the ideas of the current owner. I think they've really done exactly what I would have wanted to do with the property. So there's definitely been some ideas that can be passed on. And the only other section here was this part here. They were going to be thinking of actually doing a spa and a sauna, obviously, in the corner there. So look, it's a lot of property to show you today. I hope you had a nice tour of the area. Obviously, I'll be putting in the drone shots to show you the surrounding area as well. But I think we all agree this is a stunning property. I'm yet to come back in the evening because it actually is lit up and it does look absolutely beautiful when it's lit up. But but I'll also try and fit in a bit of the details in this video as well. If you have any more questions on this property or any of the others, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you very much.